Welcome back, Cowboys fans, to another episode of Cowboys News TV. Today, we're diving into an exciting update that's got everyone talking, the possibility of the Dallas Cowboys signing Chase Young. Yes, you heard that right, and with the trade deadline fast approaching, this could be the move that changes everything for our defense. Before we jump into all the juicy details, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. Your support is what keeps us going, and we're on a mission to reach 12,000 subscribers, so help us get there. Now, let's get into it. Could Chase Young really be the answer we need? Alright, Cowboys Nation, let's talk about where our team stands right now. It's no secret that this season has been a tough one, with injuries piling up and some rough losses. From Micah Parsons to DeMarcus Lawrence and, of course, Trevon Diggs, key players have been hit with setbacks, which leaves the defense in a challenging spot. Despite these setbacks, we're still in the mix, but each week feels more critical. Now, Cowboys fans, we want to know what you think. Do you feel confident in our depth, or do you believe reinforcements are a must to keep our season alive? Head down to the comments and tell us if you think the Cowboys need to make a big move before the trade deadline. And hey, if you're new here or haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe. Joining our community means you'll never miss a beat on the latest Cowboys news and rumors. We're getting closer to 12,000 subscribers, and every click counts. So, as the pressure mounts, the need for a stronger defense is more evident than ever. That's where the big question comes in. Could Chase Young be the solution to our defensive struggles? Up next, we're breaking down just what Chase could bring to the table and how he fits into the bigger picture of Dallas lineup. Stay tuned, because things are about to get interesting. So, let's dive into the buzz around Chase Young. For those who aren't familiar, Young is one of the NFL's most explosive pass rushers. Known for his intense speed, agility, and a knack for disrupting quarterbacks, he's the kind of player who could make an immediate impact on the Cowboys' defense. Pairing him up with Micah Parsons would make our pass rush a serious threat to any offense. Now, there's always a risk when you bring in a new player mid-season. But, Cowboys Nation, this is where we want to hear from you. Would you welcome Chase Young to the team, or do you think the Cowboys should focus on strengthening our existing lineup? Drop your votes in the comments. Here's what makes Chase so appealing. He's young, motivated, and has proven himself as a game-changer on the field. Imagine him joining our defensive unit that's been dealing with injury after injury. It's easy to picture how adding someone like Chase could give our team the boost we've needed all season. But, with the trade deadline looming, decisions have to be made quickly, and it's not just about what Chase can bring on the field. There's also the matter of cap space and how his presence could impact the team dynamic. Speaking of team spirit, if you're enjoying this breakdown, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Join our community to stay on top of everything Cowboys related, especially as these rumors develop. Next up, we're going to talk about our defense's current condition and how Chase Young could fit right in to help cover our biggest needs. With players on the sideline, Chase could be the reinforcement we desperately need. Stick around as we break down our defensive challenges. Now, let's talk about the current state of our defense. With injuries mounting, the Cowboys have found themselves in a precarious position. Trevon Diggs, one of our standout cornerbacks, has been sidelined with a calf issue, and while he's pushing to get back, his absence is felt. The defensive line is also struggling, with DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons nursing injuries of their own. This creates an urgent need for reinforcements. Fans, we want to know your thoughts. What do you think is our biggest defensive need right now? Is it a solid pass rusher like Chase Young, or do we need to focus on bolstering our secondary? Let us know in the comments below. With a defense that's been stretched thin, the Cowboys need someone who can step up immediately. Chase Young has the potential to do just that. His ability to generate pressure can not only disrupt opposing offenses, but also relieve some of the burden on our defensive backs. With a player like him on the field, it opens up opportunities for other players to make plays, which can be crucial in close games. It's essential for our defensive strategies to adapt and evolve as the season progresses. The upcoming matchups against high-octane offenses will test our depth and resilience. Adding Young could provide that spark we desperately need to shift momentum back in our favor. If you're enjoying the discussion and want to keep up with all the latest updates, be sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Your support helps us bring you the best Cowboys content, and we're getting closer to our goal of 12,000 subscribers. Coming up next, we'll discuss the possible trade scenarios involving Chase Young and how they might affect the Cowboys' future. Don't go anywhere, this conversation is just heating up. As we explore potential trade scenarios for Chase Young, it's important to consider not just the immediate benefits but also the long-term implications for the Dallas Cowboys. With the trade deadline approaching, there are a few key factors that will influence whether or not the Cowboys make a move. First, we need to look at the cost. Young is still on his rookie contract, which means he represents an exciting opportunity to add talent without breaking the bank. However, the question remains, what would we have to give up to secure him? Would it be a draft pick or maybe a player from our current roster? Cowboys fans, what would you be willing to trade for Chase Young? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
Another critical factor is how Young fits into the Cowboys' long-term plans. If we do acquire him, is he a player we want to keep around for the future, or is this just a short-term fix? His ability to make an impact could solidify our defense for years to come, especially if we can secure a solid contract extension. The Cowboys have a history of being aggressive when it comes to trades, and with the way this season has been going, a strategic move could set the tone for the remainder of the year. Bringing Young into the fold could not only enhance our pass rush but also demonstrate to our fans and players that we're committed to winning. If you're enjoying our in-depth analysis, remember to subscribe to Cowboys News TV and activate the notification bell. Your engagement means a lot to us, and we want to keep bringing you the latest and greatest on all things Cowboys as we aim for 12,000 subscribers. Coming up next, we'll wrap up our discussion by looking at how a potential signing of Chase Young could change the overall landscape of the Cowboys season. Stay tuned, because the best is yet to come. As we wrap up our discussion, let's focus on the potential impact Chase Young could have on the Dallas Cowboys season. If the Cowboys successfully acquire him, it could serve as a turning point in what has been a tumultuous year. Young's presence on the field could energize not just the defense but the entire team, providing the spark needed to turn our season around. Think about it, adding a player of Young's caliber to our defensive line could significantly alter the dynamics of our game plan. Opposing quarterbacks would have to account for his speed and strength, potentially leading to more turnovers and crucial stops in tight situations. This could give our offense more opportunities to score and put points on the board, especially in close games. But here's where we want to hear from you, Cowboys fans. How do you think Chase Young could change our season? Would he be the missing piece that leads us to the playoffs? Share your predictions in the comments. Furthermore, Young's addition could provide a mentoring opportunity for our younger defensive players. His experience and skill set could elevate the performance of others around him, fostering a more cohesive unit. If you're excited about the possibilities and want to stay updated on all the latest developments regarding the Cowboys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're on the journey to 12,000 subscribers, and your support helps us bring you the best coverage. In our final segment, we'll take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Cowboys and what lies ahead as we push through the season. Stick around as we delve into the road ahead. As we look ahead at the Dallas Cowboys' upcoming schedule, it's clear that every game counts, especially with the playoff picture becoming more defined as the season progresses. The next few matchups are critical, not just for our record but also for the team's morale and confidence. With potential reinforcements like Chase Young, the Cowboys need to capitalize on the opportunity to change the narrative of their season. The games coming up against teams in our division could prove to be pivotal moments. These matchups are not only important for securing wins but also for establishing